Today, we're going to talk about accountability. I have a story that will make the man in the building today for them to think twice, and also the women in the building for them to hold their pulse a little bit tighter. Why would the women hold their pulse tighter? Because of what our brother called Chidi. We are talking about Chidi and Amaka today, a marriage that was built on love. Both is currently shaking. Because of what? Because of paperwork. You see, in Diaspora today, your signature is more powerful than your shouting. Chidi wants to be the head of the house. Chidi wants to be the dogu of the house. But only on paper, not say maybe it go be am physically like that. You know, say Europe na 50-50, na it be. But Amaka is saying, wait, darling, which house are we talking about here? If you think marriage means your wife's premarital sweat automatically become your own in this millennium, my brother, you need to watch this video till the final minutes. Because I'm going to discuss the legal trap and also I'm going to reveal how you can save your life. Amaka has been in Europe for over a decade now. She didn't wait for any man to save her, not for any man to come and do cho to her. She built a business, a fantastic business, a successful logistic and warehouse firm, meaning she had staff. Officially, she declares her tax regularly. And people call her Lioness. If you know her, you know her. She has a big warehouse and, a lot of trucks that also works for her. Then come Mr. Chidi, an handsome man, charming, nice guy, looking guy. Man that women in Nigeria, they want to do what? They want to scramble and hold his leg. When they got married last year, Chidi was humble. But you know that kind of thing, when a man started seeing the daily alert entering his wife's phone, bang, kaka, bang, kaka, bang, Chidi also sees the respect that the community that they give his wife. And then this village spirit of entitlement now starts to wake him up. And Chidi started to feel like a boy in the house where he is supposed to be the dogu, because Chidi said he is a title chief in the village in Nigeria. And he wants him to be respected also in Obodo Igbo. Chidi did not just ask for the key of the warehouse. He used the diaspora recruiting trick to siphon the key from the wife. He sat Amaka down just one evening like this when the two of them want to do jolly. And he said, my queen, let's restructure this business now. We're expanding now. And me coming in also. Make me the managing director and put my name on the registration. It will look better to, even having some kind of credit score from the bank. Because then, then at least me too, I can also represent our family. During the end of the year party in our community. And people might also respect me as well. Chidi didn't end there. Chidi also used the tax excuse, for his wife. He told his wife, he said, if we make a joint partnership now, we can split the dividends at the end of the year and we can pay less tax to the government. But, babe, it's just on paperwork, he told Amaka, my name only needs to be there just for our own security. But guess what? Chidi and Amaka, they didn't have any baby, no child, nothing. So Amaka think twice. My people, look at the grammar that Chidi just knocked for that place there. He didn't say, give me your money, give me your savings. No. He used the only thing that will scare people in Europe, and that is taxman and bank, to try to cajole Auntie Amaka, so that his name will be in the document and then they will have the business 50-50. But why is Chidi? Why is he doing that? Did they have any skeleton in his cupboard? Watch this video till the end. Say Amaka is not a JJC in our community. She looked at Chidi straight and thought, security for who? Chidi, which security are you talking about? Make me understand. Am I sleeping? Security? Here's the reality that Chidi thought that Amaka did not know, that probably maybe love has blinded Amaka's face because Chidi had a son with another woman in that same country and they are living not far away from each other. My people, this isn't a story of a child far away. This is a backyard story. The boy is right there in the korokoro of Chidi and Amaka. The lawyer is right there, and the threat is also right there. This is a child who is legally recognized in the same system, in the same city where Amaka pays her taxes. Amaka realized this suddenly, that this is going to be a kind of legal trap. In Europe, if Chidi is 50% owner of that business, even as a director with shares, holy, instantly Chidi will become a legal partner with Amaka. And that business is no longer Amaka's just business alone anymore. It now becomes Chidi's asset as well. So Amaka knew this. Amaka said, no, 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 no. Let us take it easy here. Because if anything should happen to Chidi tomorrow, that other woman, the baby mama of Chidi, will definitely come after Amaka. And right away, in that same city, they're not going to use plane tickets to walk to Amaka's store. All that woman needs to do is just to knock on any lawyers around that neighborhood. And you're going to say, my son's father was a director of this also company, and I want his 50% share for child support and also inheritance. And Amaka knew this. So Amaka did not want things like that to happen in her business. Amaka quickly said, no way, that this business, I've been nursing it even before you, Chidi, even left Nigeria. And you telling me to, no, 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 I'm not going to do that. No, we can share the same decks together, but for us to put the business together, sorry, baby, I'm not going to do that. And Chidi is now angry. But Amaka said, listen, you know what? If you want to be the director of your own, I can register a company for you. You can start from scratch. I can be your mentor. I can nurse it. It might even be bigger than what we have now. So, the idea of putting it together, you just take it off your head. It won't happen. And that is pure and simple. Yeah? When Amaka told Chidi this, at that point, Chidi was so angry. That was when the mask now fell off Chidi. Chidi started shouting and screaming. And he said, Amaka, you lack respect. You lack respect. He even said, if a woman earns more money than her man, it's a very dangerous thing. He started using the culture card to hide his greed from, the scenario. He even called Amaka a dangerous and poisonous snake. But let me ask the smart followers, is it culture to take over what you didn't build? If Chidi wants to be the managing director of a company, why can't he manage a new company and start from scratch? The truth is, Chidi is afraid of being a co-pilot, while Amaka herself, she's protecting her future. Because in Diaspora, if you lose your business to a legal battle with an ex-partner of your husband, nobody will come from the village to pay your rental. Nobody will come from the village to pay your security. Nobody will come from the village to pay your health subcharge. My advice to my sisters in the diaspora, please love with your heart, but sign any document with your brain. Any brain. If there's a child in the picture, especially one living in the same country where you are, my sister, your joint account is a target. My advice to my brother too, because you too, you need advice. I know say you no go gree you, but I go talk my own. Your manhood is not measured by the size of your wife's company. If she's doing well, be her biggest fan. Build your own business. Build your own odogu so that, when you stand together, the two of you, then the pillar will hold one roof, kakaka, and it will be difficult for that roof to fall down. What do you think? Was Amaka wrong for protecting her empire from potential local inheritance battle? Or is Chidi right that a good wife shouldn't care about documents? Just close your eye and sign any document that your husband brings, to your front. Let's talk in the comment. This is African Black Gold TV. See you in the next video.